Hey guys, welcome back to the Mr. Tendy YouTube channel. My name is Mr. Tendy, and today I'm going to show you guys how I plan to be investing during this crazy time of the pandemic and the upcoming election. So before we get into that, make sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the bell so you can be notified of more Mr. Tendy videos. So let's get into my strategy. So when it comes to the accounts I have open right now, I have a Vanguard Roth IRA, I have a Robinhood brokerage account, and I have an M1 Finance brokerage account. Most of my money right now I currently keep in an M1 Finance account, and that's where I invest most of my money. So I'm going to put you guys on my computer so you can kind of see where I'm at and what I plan on investing in. I'm going to attach a link below my M1 Finance pie so you guys can check it out for yourselves. But anyway, let's get into it. All right, guys, welcome into my computer and into my M1 Finance account. And today I'm going to, guys, run you through my portfolio and what I plan to invest in during this crazy time. So as you can see, here's my portfolio, and here we got the performance from the past 3 years, from July 27, 17 to October 22nd, 20, which is today. As you can see, we do have some good growth here. So when it comes down to my holdings, I do have 69 holdings with an average of 1.8% dividend yield and an expense ratio of 0.03%. And firstly, as you can see, I'm pretty heavy in the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. I'm 55% in this. I definitely kind of want to lower that percentage a little bit by investing more in my other pies, because obviously the S&P 500 I think is a very good long-term investment. Here we got the picks here, and these are all the stocks I personally picked because I believe in these companies. 43 different companies I picked with an average of 1.5% dividend yield. And let's get started. So first we got Tesla. Obviously Tesla is definitely a powerhouse. I think Tesla is a widely expanding company and still has some room to grow. So I put them at 9% of my portfolio when it comes to my picks. And now we're moving to Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Alphabet. So these are just all the big companies. I believe in all these companies to survive for the long run. Disney, Facebook, AT&T. This is more like a dividend stock. I just kind of keep this in here for the dividend. We got JP Morgan, PayPal, Texas Instruments, American Express, Coca-Cola, Discover, Hormel Foods, Johnson & Johnson, McDonald's, Shopify, Starbucks, Visa, 3M, Aflac, Bank of America, Berkshire Hathaway, Boeing. I might consider selling Boeing because I'm really not liking the direction that company is heading in right now, especially with their previous mistakes on their other planes. So I might sell Boeing. Yeah, Cisco, Etsy, Intel, IBM, Intuit, MasterCard, Nike, Realty Income, which is a REIT, Redfin, Simon Property Group, Target, Home Depot, Sherwin-Williams, UPS, Verizon, Walmart, Wayfair, and Wells Fargo. So I plan to also throw about $5 to $10 per week into this fund here. As you can see, I do have a good amount of tech in here. As you can see, the growth has been very, very good. If we go to the monthly here, we got almost 5%. If we go to the quarterly, we almost got 13%. And this is mainly because my picks are made up of a bunch of tech companies, which in the previous couple months have definitely skyrocketed in value. That's why it has performed so well. I'm going to continue to invest in this because I believe in tech in the long run. I believe in all these companies, so I'm going to be investing small amounts into all these companies through M1. And one thing I love about M1 is obviously you get the dividend reinvestment, and you can buy fractional shares, which is why I love M1 Finance so much. Here is my next little pie within my portfolio, and this is my dividend pie, so this is really going to focus on getting that nice dividend. So here we have 34 holdings and 4%. My largest holdings are AT&T and Invesco S&P 500 high dividend. So obviously AT&T is a dividend powerhouse. They have a dividend around 7.5. I think it's getting close to 8% now. So their dividend's definitely up there. And I got J&J, McDonald's, SP high dividend, Vanguard dividend, Verizon, Coca-Cola, Boeing, Discover, Intel, Procter & Gamble. And I got some REITs down here because they do have a nice dividend, but REITs are definitely a riskier investment now, given the current climate of the commercial real estate business right now and the virus. And we got Wells Fargo, Abbey, Bank of America, Caterpillar, Dunkin', Emerson Electric, and Target. So I think these companies are all pretty good, except Boeing. Like I said, I might back out of Boeing. But all these companies are pretty good. I'm fairly confident in their future, and their dividend is very good. So I'm going to be throwing a little bit less in there, probably around $5 a week. And then this is my fun pie. This is my kind of general pie for the whole market. So obviously we got QQQ, the Dow Jones ETF, the Vanguard ETF, and then we got some smaller Russell ETFs down here. I'm going to probably be throwing around $10 a week in this as well. So I'll probably be investing around 30 to 40 bucks a week. So that's my investment plan when it comes to M1. If we head over to my Robinhood account, so I have VOO, Disney, Microsoft, Boeing, Delta, AT&T, Discover, Facebook, Apple, QQQ, Amazon, and Google. So I do have very similar holdings. So in general, during this pandemic, I'm still going to be investing. I definitely, if you haven't seen my massive stock mistakes video, you can see it here. That's a mistake I definitely made in the stock market early on in this pandemic, and I'm definitely learning from that. So I'm going to keep on investing around $5 to $10 a week in each of these categories, and grow my pie. And specifically around the election time, I'm going to keep my eye open for some good deals in stocks, because I know it may be pretty volatile. So I'm going to keep buying every week, averaging the market, and I think that's going to be a really good play for me. And let me know, guys, what you think of my portfolio and how you guys plan to invest during the pandemic. So I'm going to attach a link to this pie so you guys can check it out if you're interested. I'm going to do a review later on M1 Finance and why I use M1 Finance and why I believe it is one of the better platforms out there for a brokerage. And then in my Vanguard Roth IRA, I currently have around $130 in there. I'm going to slowly be putting more money in my Roth IRA and investing in more of the funds over there, like my fund pie in M1 Finance. I hope you guys enjoyed this video on getting a deeper look at my portfolio and how I plan to invest with this portfolio in the pandemic and the election. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the bell so you can be notified of more Mr. Tendy videos. And guys, once again, make sure to stay positive, work hard, and make it happen. Peace.